Hello and welcome to lesson number 4. We're going to be talking about sets today. And we've seen a little bit about sets in the past, but now we're going to officially learn about them and practice with them a little bit. First off, what is a set? A set is a series of numbers that you will substitute into an equation. Usually you'll see it like this. Alright, here you'll see it inside of these squiggly parentheses, and the numbers will be listed. So here we have a series of numbers, -1, 2, and 4, and you're going to substitute that in for an equation. Before we do that, though, let's look at a couple questions. First off, what is a set of even numbers from 0 to 10? If we look at these 4 options, which one is the set of even numbers from 0 to 10? Alright, none of them are they? None of them contain all of the even numbers from 0 to 10. This one here is pretty close, but it needs to have the number 0, right? And so if this one had 0 and it was 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that would be perfect. But this one has all the numbers, this one has the odd numbers, this one has some of the numbers at the beginning and some of them at the end. Alright, so if you're asked to do a set of even numbers from 0 to 10, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a solution like this, where it's inside of a set. The next point, where is the point where these sets intersect? You'll see that I've listed the factors of 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15, and then some factors of 4, or multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. And the point where these sets intersect is 12. Okay, it's the number that both of them have in common. Alright, so you may see questions like that in the future, like on quizzes perhaps, or something like that. And if you do, that's basically what they're asking for. Now, let's get practicing using some sets. We're going to use a set, and sometimes you'll see this symbol or a symbol that looks kind of like this. And all it's saying is x is equal to all these numbers. X is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in this case. So what we're going to do is solve the equation knowing, here's our equation for the first one, x plus 5 is equal to 9. We know that one of these numbers will solve this equation. So we can start plugging in numbers and try and figure it out. Let's try 0. 0 plus 5 is not equal to 9. 1 plus 5 is 6, so it's not 9. 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 plus 5 is 8. 4 plus 5 is 9. So by plugging in those numbers, whoa, I did try and hit 9 there. 4 plus 5 is 9. There is the number. We found the solution, x is equal to 4, okay, from this set. Alright, so we can write that down as well. X is equal to 4. Alright, let's go to our next question. 8 divided by x is equal to 4. And we can start plugging in numbers for x. We know that x has to be one of these 5 numbers. That's what this is telling us. Alright, so let's plug in 0. 8 divided by 0 is, well, we can't do that. 8 divided by 1 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Oh, so we found it. That time we didn't have to go through all of them. And I'm going to have to quickly get a divided by sign here. And of course it's going to be quite large. There we go. Okay, and so in this case we would say x is equal to 2. Alright, so for both of these questions, it gives us a set and it says, I want you to use these numbers and try and actually find them. For our last question, it says solve for x plus 2. So what we would have to do for that question is plug in 0 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's go ahead and do that. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. And 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. And 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So, our solution is, and we can do our little squigglies here, is that. Alright, so all we did was we took the x plus 2 and we substituted each number from this set into the equation 0. We plugged it in for x. 0 plus 2, 2. So that was our first solution. We plugged 1 in. 1 plus 2 is 3. That was our second. 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3. We're plugging it into this equation. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 4 plus 2 is 6. Alright, so we just took every number inside of this set, plugged it into this equation, and boom, we got a series of answers out. Alright? So that is basically how sets work. If you have any other questions about sets, you can come to office hours and we'll discuss it. And other than that, go forward and do math problems. Have a great day.